All right, Dark Lord Cheney. And again, there is only one thing that'll get him off the stage. He's just going to stay out there, isn't he? He and the Pigman, Rush Limbaugh. What a pair. Let's have Limbaugh for a president in 2012 with Cheney once again as the manipulator. Wouldn't that be great? Anyway, on Face the Nation, Bob Schieffer asked Dead-Eye Dick to explain his accusation that the Obama administration has made the United States more vulnerable to attack. Schieffer asked, quote, "You say that this administration has made this country more vulnerable to attacks here in the homeland."
What we've seen happen with respect to the Obama administration as they came to power is they have moved to take down a lot of those policies we put in place that kept the nation safe for nearly 8 years from a follow-on terrorist attack like 9/11. Dealing with prisoner interrogation, for example, or the terrorist surveillance program. And I think to the extent that those policies were responsible for saving lives, that the administration is now trying to cancel those policies or end them, terminate them, then I think it's fair to argue, and I do argue, that that means in the future we're not going to have the same safeguards we've had for the last 8 years.
Oh, God. These ghouls, these murderous bastards, these swine from the Bush crime family will never get it. These are not safeguards. In fact, just the opposite is true. You can't torture and terrorize people into being nice to you. You can't terrorize and torture people into falling over when you say boo because they're a Muslim fundamentalist and you're a Christian fundamentalist. You can't do that. All that is recruiting more America-hating terrorists. But that's what they wanted. That's what the Bush crime family wanted, especially Cheney. False confessions from Al-Qaeda. To link it to Iraq so that George Bush could have his little war of opportunity, and be a war president. And in that process, Bush became a stammering, staggering, freaked-out recruiting poster for Al-Qaeda, just as they planned. Schieffer then asked this evil, undead bastard what he thought the torture accomplished. He said, "What do you say to those, Mr. Vice President, who say that when we employ these kinds of tactics, which are, after all, the tactics that the other side uses, that when we adopt their methods that we're weakening security, not enhancing security, because it sort of makes a mockery of what we tell the rest of the world?"
Well, then you'd have to say that, in effect, we're prepared to sacrifice American lives rather than run an intelligent interrogation program that would provide us the information we need to protect America.
Oh, my God.
The fact of the matter is, these techniques that we're talking about are used on our own people. We've in a SEER program that, in effect, trains our people with respect to capture and evasion and so forth and escape. A lot of them go through these same exact procedures.
Is what you're saying here is that we should do anything if we could get information?
No. Remember what happened here, Bob. We had captured these people. We had pursued interrogation in a more normal way. We decided that we needed some enhanced techniques, so we went to the Justice Department. And the controversy has arisen over the opinions written by the Justice Department. The reason we went to the Justice Department wasn't because we felt we were going to take some kind of free-hand assault on these people or that we were in the torture business. We weren't. And if we had been about torture, we wouldn't have wasted our time going to the Justice Department.
Oh, of course you would, you nasty son of a bitch. You own the Justice Department, lock, stock, and barrel. Come on, Cheney. Bob Schieffer may show you some kind of undeserved respect and sit there and listen to you vomit this crap all over his television network. But do you honestly believe that other than Fox television viewers, anybody believes the thing you're saying? You murderous son of a bitch. You went to the Justice Department so you would have some kind of thin, plausible deniability and the ability to point the finger at Gonzales or his underlings or Bybee and say, blame them. They authorized it. We just asked for the right to torture, but they gave it to us. They're bad, not us. Dick Cheney, you were a coward back in the 60s. When it was your turn to join the military, you sneaky little bastard, you're a coward now. You always will be a coward. And this country is made less by the fact that you held any office, much less the office of vice president. You're scum, Cheney. Absolute. Irredeemable. Scum.
The logic that he uses there is the thing that really bothers me. It's like, oh, well, even if it was torture, what the problem here is not that it's torture, it's that it's the Justice Department authorized. See, we went to the Justice Department, so that makes it okay. They said it was okay. That's like our 4-year-old Molly. If, Mommy, can I have a cookie? And I said, yes, and she ate 40 cookies and got sick, and she said, but Mommy said I could eat a cookie.
Yeah.
It's Mommy's fault.
Right. No, Dick Cheney...
It's the Justice Department's fault because they gave them the permission. That's insane.
Dick Cheney is... always has been Dick Cheney, always will be Dick Cheney. He operates the way every coward operates. Only this one had the power to send literally hundreds of thousands of people to their deaths.